I know there were multiple things that happened that caused them to lose 10 games, but if there was a couple that you could put your finger on and point to, what would those be?
I think the biggest ones were about how they approached the transfer portal last year. If you go back to the success Mike Norvell had the transfer portal the first 2 years that he really did well, he went for a lot of players who maybe had been successful at smaller schools or, were looking for better opportunities, but at least been productive on the college level. And they kind of hit it big with those types of players. What they did last year, he went after marquee guys that were big-time recruits out of high school, but really hadn't done much on the college level. That was kind of the approach, was let's get these marquee guys that we couldn't get out of high school, and now we'll give them a chance to turn it loose. And very few of them panned out. In fact, almost none of them panned out. And most of them aren't even at Florida State anymore. This year in the transfer portal, they went heavier after production. Other schools that have had success and have proven themselves, and now seeing if that recipe kind of goes back and works out. The other biggest thing was they really thought the signing of DJ Uyunglele at quarterback would work because they thought they'd really be able to run the football. They ended up not being able to run the football. The offensive line completely was just a total failure, which led to the offensive line coach and the offensive coordinator being fired and other position coaches. But without a running game, DJ Uyunglele was just a disaster at quarterback, and then he ended up getting hurt. I think those were the two biggest things.